Hey Internet, Sean here, just giving you a look at my latest addition to my 1/6 collection. It's the MMS186 Hot Toys Hulk from the film The Avengers. This is actually the only Avenger I picked up, mainly because he's my all-time favorite superhero. I've had a love for the Hulk since I was a little kid. So yeah, that being said, there's tons of reviews out there, some really good ones. A YouTube search will bring them up. So yeah, I'm just gonna give my impressions. Really, I'm impressed with this thing beyond belief. Words can't describe how awesome this figure is. The Hulk totally stands out among the rest of my collection. The size is truly something that can only be appreciated when you have the figure in hand. I really wasn't prepared for how heavy this figure is. I mean, he is definitely... The height isn't just impressive, it's also the weight. I mean, this guy's a paperweight. He's huge. I think Rhino's review, he weighed him and or his unboxing, and he was like 5 pounds. That's about right. This guy, you could do some curls for all you guys that are out of shape, Do some curls with this guy and get your biceps looking like that. Anyway, so yeah. What else? The detail that went into this thing and the work behind it is amazing. The paintwork, just the little details. Like, let me see if I can bring it up. But on the leg, the little hairs, yeah, the fine little hairs for the legs, and they also got the let's see, those teeth, all nasty and yellow. And I'm wondering if Bruce Banner had just some nasty teeth. You would think a doctor would take care of his oral hygiene, but I guess part of becoming the Hulk means you gotta have rotten teeth. I don't know. Maybe he drinks a lot of coffee. But also, the sweat that just you can see coming out the pores of this figure is it's awesome. Those are the little things that the photos and the prototype pics don't show, that really make what Hot Toys does special. It's this stuff, those little minute details that just... So it blows me away. Here's another look at it. They just add those little subtleties. But yeah. So this is the Hulk. The expression. A lot of people, some people weren't into it, and they're looking for alternate heads already. I mean, this is the Hulk. He's pissed. I mean, do you want him growling? Some people will complain. No one could be no one could be satisfied totally, but I am. I think the expression's good. It's just a pissed off, angry beast who's ready to smash on some stuff. And speaking of smashing, the body itself, it's the only concern I really had with this figure. The rubber arms was one that a lot of people at first were put off a bit by, myself being one of them. Hot Toys, just their previous track record. Figures fall apart, and for the price they want on these figures, who wants to buy something and have it just crumble within a year or two? But I don't think it is rubber. I think some kind of, I want to say if it's some kind of silicone or PVC. I don't know, but it seems a little more thick and less liable to deteriorate. I don't know. It's probably just my personal. I'm not a rubber expert, but also. The only other thing I don't like about the body is it feels like when you want to pose it that it might break. Like, it's not just the ratchets, but everything's so tight that I'm just afraid something's gonna pop and a spring is gonna break, or it's just, even though he's heavy and big, I still feel there's a huge bit of fragileness to him. So that being said, I'm not gonna pose him much more than the way I have him set up now. Let's see if I can take a look. But that's it, just basic up and down, ready to start smashing on some stuff. It's another reason why I just went with the closed fists, is you know, I'm just not a fan of bendy hands, period, on any figure, whether it be 12 inch or this guy was like 18 inches, 19 inches. So I just prefer to, just personal preference, keep the closed fist hands on and leave the bendy ones it comes with in the package. But, you know, other than that, I mean, I can't complain. This figure is extremely well done. Definitely something that everyone should have in their collection. Anyone that's a fan of, you know, comic books and the Hulk. A lot of us older guys, we grew up on, you know, Lou Ferrigno and the Marvel comics and the cartoons. So, yeah, it's definitely near and dear to my heart. Very glad I got him. Glad I didn't pass him up. I almost did. In fact, I ended up with two now. I have two of them. I ended up getting a second one. So just to keep as a, you know, mint in the box, fresh collector's item for myself. And, you know, honestly, I'm kind of hoping that perhaps maybe Hot Toys with that Bruce Banner figure decides to give us a alternate head sculpt for this guy. I mean, I don't see any other accessories that could go with that Banner figure. I was trying to figure it out, and, you know, nothing's really coming to mind. So it'd be nice to have, just instead of you know, a figure in a suit, you know, it'd be nice to have maybe an alternate sculpt to go with the Hulk, and then maybe I could break that second one out and pose them up with this one. Other than that, that's it. Thanks, guys.